I'm Bear Grylls, and I'm going to show you what it takes to get out alive from some of the most dangerous places on Earth. I've got to make it through a series of challenges in the sort of places you wouldn't last a day without the right survival skills. Where every animal wants a piece of you.
See that, look, spinning cobra.
You've got to get them before they get you. I'm pitting my wits against nature and showing you what you need to survive in one of the toughest environments known to man.
This is now quite a scary place to be. We're venturing along the border of Pennsylvania. Don't know what's out here. It's been vacant for years. And already, I think I've discovered my home for the next week. All throughout these woods, you have to pay close attention to what's edible and capitalize on it, because you never know when the next opportunity will come.
The western here it's about 3.
Now, when you approach things like this in the woods, you have to determine if it is edible or not, because you never know when the next opportunity will come.
This one looks like it's not fresh. This guy's moved along. This, you see the mold and the fungus, but this is a big bear, big bear. You can see little critters have been nibbling at it. I mean, you could probably cook this and eat it, but it probably tastes like shit. So I wouldn't suggest it. But we need to move on.
Key is to keep moving.
We just stay with the group. It's probably still around. This is its home.
We still need to make camp before dark falls.
This is its hunting ground.
Priorities are key when you're in the wild. You need to determine what your priorities are, and you have to stick to them.
The most important thing is never panic and don't be a pussy. Survival is key. You gotta do whatever you need to do to survive.
Now I know from my experience that you don't have to look far to find stuff that is edible. And over here, I've discovered a leech on the side of this tree.
You could eat them too, they're edible.
These are very edible.
Yeah. Mark, we got striptease going over here. Stuff like this will keep you going for days. Stuff like this. It'll keep your spirits high and your testosterone full.
It is all about what it takes to survive. And sometimes you need to take a break from the reality of life and just step back and enjoy the little things.
You just gotta take a shit on a makeshift toilet. No paper. Make sure it's down. Make sure it's down. This has been picked clean. Little buck.
Just some bones.
That's a little buck.
It's opportunities like this that you need to observe very closely and see if there's any remains of any sort of meat. Because every little bit of meat is essential for survival.
Keep going around.
Oh, just around the tree?
Yep.
I have found deep in the woods a spot to hide out for the night. It's well above the ground to protect me from bears and other predators. Very often. See, it's got a platform. This should do for the night. And I'm just gonna hang out here while it's still a little light and just get some shut-eye while I can.
Hey, do you want a McDonald's Burger King and Wendy's sandwich? I have a whole shitload of them.
After I get back from my journey through the wilderness.
Go in the hotel.
This is our view way up here. That's my camera crew. They've been very supportive of my mission thus far down the border of New York State and Pennsylvania.
Hey, can we go into Pennsylvania?
We have to watch our boundaries. This journey is not easy. We have come across a swamp, and the only way around it is to hug its shores ever so gently. And we have to be ever so careful of where we step, because you never know. You never know what's under your feet. I gotta keep my crew close by me, so I can assist them if they need any help. As we're almost through it, I see an opening. Oh, we're out. That was by far the toughest thing we've had to do so far. Woo! I'm in my homemade makeshift insulated path. I've discovered this insulated capsule high up in the trees, as you can see.
Burn it.
This should protect me from all sorts of wilderness content. I can also get a view, see if there's any oncoming danger. I've skinned a couple deer, and I've hung the insides all throughout the insides of this for some insulation, because it gets pretty darn cold at night. There's my camera crew. They've followed me here, but they will not be spending the night with me. As you can see, this cannot fit any more than 1 or 2 people maximum. As you can see, I'm gonna have to make do because there's an awful lot of debris up in here. And if you look over there, there's a glacier. I believe it's a glacier.
60 degrees I heard.
So keep me high off the ground in case it melts. Because temperatures are topping out up into the low 70s.
Yeah, dude. Oi! Toss me that machete.
Oi, toss me that machete down there, mate.
Yeah, you gotta do a jump. You have to do a jump.
He does all the pointless shit where he
Here we go, we're on the move.
twisted my ankle and shit my pants, but I'm okay.
Sometimes when you're in the wilderness, you have to take a moment to enjoy the beautiful aspects of nature. Look at that view, it's glorious. And look at these townspeople, they look so happy. They look so happy to be up here.
So happy.
Which way? Straight that way?
In a rough day,
across and
it's
across the
moments
street.
like this that keep you
Is this the end
going.
of the property right here?
Yes, we're at the very edge.
I just want to tell you that we're walking here in the road and we have discovered a red salamander. Look at that little guy. He's so little, but he's packed with protein. I'm in a creek in New York. I have discovered some drinking water that will last me the next couple days.
Actually, that water probably is pretty clean.
It's,
You really could drink out of that.
it's a little bitter, but it'll hold me over for the night. As you can see, we are entrenched deep in the evergreen. Just an endless mass of evergreen pine trees. Oh boy, it's easy to get lost in here. It's very important to keep your bearings at all times. Know where you are, keep your sense of orientation. See, I'm trying to follow that line of green grass right there. It's gonna take me around the perimeter. As we have an opening coming up. And that was some thick stuff back there. There's no messing around back there. Oh, good morning. As you can see, I'm in my recently constructed hut to get some dryness inside me, because as you can see, it has started raining quite a bit outside here. And it is essential when you're out in the wilderness that you stay dry. And for some additional warmth, I got this rain poncho, and I was able to make some nice warm hot chocolate to get some warmth inside of my body. As I'm just gonna camp out here for a little while until the rain ceases. And it's also nice to get some rest inside of me, because last night's sleep did not go well at all. As the rain picked up quite a bit. So this is my chance to kind of dry out, to get some warmth inside of my body, and to kind of pace myself and set my priorities straight for today. As today's going to be a long adventure, so I'm going to try to get out of here. But I need to plan in case that doesn't happen the way I plan it to, which is very possible in the wilderness. You need to prepare for any scenario. And what I've noticed today has turned out to be a really chilly day, dramatically colder than yesterday. And it looks like over here there's some sort of civilization, but I'm not sure. It's important to be very careful. It's important to be very careful when you approach something that looks like it might be civilization, because you never know what it has in store for you. You never know what kind of people are out here, what kind of tribes. If I see a vehicle coming, that's my ride. That's my ride. Hey! Hey! Look, I gotta get on, that's my way out of here. Hey! I only have one shot to do this. Oh boy! Oh boy! Woo! We got him! We got him!
Something has been taken from deep inside of me. A secret I've kept locked away, no one can ever see. Roots so deep they never show, they never go away. Like moving pictures in my head, for years and years they've played.
If I could change, I would. Take the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. If I could take all the shame to the grave, I would. If I could change, I would. Take the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. I would take all my shame to the grave.